Well, let's begin. I'm back. Good news, bad news situation. Good news for me. Maybe not such good news for you. Let's see if we can remember where we left off. We're going to want to drop our pot, so to speak. Do we have anything outstanding in the pursuits? I'm sure we do. Rare fish. Oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, coelacanth. Rotting conger eel, so. And a snake mackerel. Alright, my memory is we're going to head to this area, the rickety pontoon, in the Twisted Strand. And that is a location where we can get mangrove catchings, so to speak. We're going to need to drop the crab pot eventually. Oh, it's nighttime. So in fact, we actually want to sleep. Duh! Good evening to whoever's joining me. And we're back. And we're sleeping. Spent a couple of days in the mangrove swamps fishing. That's the grayish isle dead ahead here. Just boogie through here. We are a very fast boat now. I think our top speed is like 75 knots, so that's about 90 miles an hour. That's a fast frickin' boat. Deep water, not much in the way of fish. No fish here. Don't want to drop when we get to a place that's got, like, say, oh, I don't know, plenty. Alright, we've thrown our crabbing pot over the side. I love the sound of rain against the roof of my cabin. Is there anything better? Probably. A couple of blue mackerel. 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. And mathematics is obvious. Hello there. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The combination of weird and sort of calming. So it's got sort of attention, but also calming. It's a very... I didn't want that. It's a strange little game, but yeah, I'm very happy with it so far. More mullet. Not especially interested in mullet. Yeah, I've been spreading it out across various streams. A lot of times if there's a game I'm enjoying, I don't want to play it through to completion. I'd rather run it on stream. Crashed, looks like a World War I British. Definitely need lumber. to our temporary home away from home. See if we've got anything in the crab pot. Not happy with the reddish glow, because that doesn't... Oh, no, no, no! I got a horseshoe crab. That's the first one of those I've got. You do not want to get eaten just yet. All sorts of fish here. You pay the most for fresh ones. Well, we've got a lot of fresh fish. 134 bucks. Nice. And in that, another gray mullet. And a new entry I'd expect for the horseshoe crab. Yep. Let's see. Dock. Oh, we got the engine. I need to put stuff away before I forget. Oh, we got 3 wood. We definitely needed more wood. And we need still more wood. Everything else there is fine. Floating dock. See, we would ideally like that. 4 wood. I think we've got the rest of that, so we need 1 more wood. And we can increase our cargo space. That would be ideal. And that's the floating dock. It's the shipyard. I never keep straight which is which. Trawl net frame. Crabs cutting themselves out of your crab pots. Yeah, repair my stuff. Don't get sarky about it. And now I'll rest. A good day's work, you know? Hit the crab pot again first thing. Another horseshoe crab. We've trawled something up. Sergeant fish. Catch a couple just so we've got, you know, something to sell back. I haven't even found that many of them yet, and I know that. I've been sort of playing it in a very conservative way. I tend to play conservatively in games, so I'm not really surprised by that. That is a tarpon, another new fish. I've got a little sign that I don't trust for the life of me. At this point, I'm just going to think I do a lap around the island because I just got here. Another gray mullet. No. We do not want to run into islands, even if they jump right out in front of us, like that one did. Clearly, we were nowhere near it, and it just jumped out in front. More of the same. Oh, that looks... is that the... I'm not sure what the hell that is. The tarpon, okay. Entwined mullet. We pulled that up on our net. So a couple new fish today. And that's going to be more of the same. Doesn't look like there's anything there. I heard the sound of whales, I think. I think it's the first time I've actually run into something and not taken damage. How far are we around? Alright, we'll stick to the outside and should get back a little bit later than I would have wanted, but hey. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? A dock, huh? Alright, I gotta find out. A campsite. See, a campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over a fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric gathered at the base of a large tree nearby. Check the bundle of fabric. A nest of rags at the base of a tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved into the tree trunk above. There are 3 distinct sets of symbols. The first set. There's a book symbol underneath a wave, and then an upwards arrow. A cloud hangs over it all. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram. Oh, pentagram. That's not suspicious. The shape of a person is laying down in the center. A book symbol sits above the wave. A downwards arrow points from the book down through the wave. There are 3 distinct sets of symbols. Inspect the fish. Rotten fish hang from the spit. The fire below had been prepared. Someone must have left in a hurry. What do you want to do? I want to leave. We're there. We've got a ways to go to get back to our new home base. Should be it. Honey, I'm home. I love the sound of the rain. Yeah, we've got 5 in the net, including the entwined mullet. Twisting, twitching tendrils sprout from the gill plates of this little fish. They heave in unison, moving the fish against its will. Oh, that's just not something I needed described. $224 though. I'll take that. Actually, let me... Forgot to check the crab pot. A giant mud crab. That's a first. Another new fish to add to the Encyclopedia Aquatica. Aquatica? No, it doesn't work. Well, we'll repair everything. And we'll sell the big giant crab. $55.66. A very profitable day indeed. Tomorrow I'll poke around inside the mangrove swamp here a bit more. Don't have anything else. Nope, that's nappy time. A good 8 hours is key to starting your day right. We got rolling, we already got something in the trolling net. There's the eye stalk thing that I find so appealing about the swamp. Really, it's quite lovely. gar. Ah, damn it. Yeah. I had a trophy one on the third part of the line, but I bungled it. It's a mangrove swamp, so bungle in the jungle. Thank you. Thank you very much for dropping by, and sleep well. Pleasant dreams. Not at all. With horrible aquatic nightmares just below the surface. I'm not helping. Pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. I have yet to find out where I'm supposed to get explosives. I caught a gleaming mullet in the trawling net. That looks like a gar again. It's another gar. Again. At least the mushrooms don't seem to be able to damage me. Yet. That looks like another gar. That's the little standard fish. And this thing only completely looks like a trap. Just a little bit completely like a trap. Another gar, sure. Oh, wow. That was not my most competent show of fishing at all. Whoop, we've got a shiny... Oh, that's my crab pot. I get enthralled by my own crab pot. Go ahead and pick it up. We'll call it early day of it. Wow, 334 bucks. That's maybe my single biggest day fishing ever. Scales swollen into large clustered pustules. I could stop right there and that would be enough. A golden liquid shimmers from within. I didn't need to know that part too. Those gars are 42 bucks each. Okay, that's impressive. Shipyard. Repairs. Okay, good. Everything's looking good. I'm going to sleep. Early. Yeah, sometimes you just need to take a night to yourself. Take a look at this island over here. Whoop, that's right. I forgot about the crab. I damaged my engine getting away from the crab. I'd seen that crab once before. I sadly had forgotten about it. Oh, that's not going to pay for my repairs. Had a good day fishing yesterday. Today it's not starting so great with me running into a enormous giant crab and then driving away in a great big hurry. Right into the island. From there's the deadly crab. Actually, I don't know if it's deadly. Maybe it's friendly. Maybe it just wants to say hi. Sergeant fish. I'm sorry, I only want to, I don't want to deal with non-commissioned fish. I only want to deal with commissioned fish. Ooh, we've got the weird glowy effects. Oh, we got weird glowy effects. We should catch a weird fish. Like that! A gleaming mullet. It's the same one we caught previously last time with the horrible golden liquid in by the... Yeah, I'm going to stop right there. It's just not good. There's no part of that fish description that is good. And hopefully we've got enough money to at least cover our repairs. After some idiot ran away from a giant crab and almost grounded himself. The idiot will remain nameless, but not fingerless. It was me. Another enormous crab. Well, I'm fine with catching enormous crab. I think we should have our bills covered for the day. The thing I'm not finding, though, is anything in the way of salvageables, like, say, wood. The fish market, another 290. And my repairs? Only 50. What did we catch? The entwined mullet. The gleaming. Oh yeah, that was the two gleaming. Totally not creepy at all. Really, not creepy. Rest, and since we need wood to continue expanding our ship, I think I'm going to have to head back to Lighthouseville. And then on the next day, look at heading to one of the other sort of more distant island clusters and see what I can find. So we're out of the sort of miasmatic swamp area where everything had sort of an orange, misty unpleasantness to it. Old iron chain. I've got a few of those. Haven't found any recipes that require it yet. Let's take an opportunity and see if we've got anything here. Got 3 spots right in a row. That is cloth, I think. Yep, cloth. Scrap metal. this one. I think that's wood. Lumber! We will real quickly. Wow, that was a tough one. See if anything has changed over here with the builder. If she's got anything new. She does not, other than giving me access to storage. Got the iridescent coloration consistent with wacky fish, so we got to give it a shot. Damn it. I want to get... Oh, it vanished. I screwed up my one shot at a trophy catch. I feel shame. Got one of the weird ones. Eels? Looks like eels. Take it. See if we can come up with something squidlicious here. Brood squid. Mmm. Delicious. Alright, so the fishmonger will buy that stuff for 236 bucks. I am downright wealthy. Alright, Doc, I think we now have the stuff we need to add additional cargo spaces, so... Upgraded. 4 more cargo spaces. Repairs. My storage. I don't know where the dog tags go. I think we're going to use one here. Not yet. I think we're okay. We can afford these better lights. I think I'll grab that then. One. Why won't they let me pick it up and... cargo. There we are. Alright, we got lights. Sleep time. Alright, so we've been over here. We've not been up there to the Devil's Spine yet. Well, it looks like there's 3 potential ports of call up there. So we will head northeast. We're headed to the far side of this island and move a little more north and less east. Whales, or whale, I should say. Some sort of building or something on that island. Straight ahead. Is that one of the... That is indeed one of the... Could be a port kind of deals. Snake mackerel added. Again, some sort of overwhelming fog and looks like ancient ruins of some sort. And a creepy sound. Scrap metal. Or metal scraps. Definitely need the lumber. I got momentarily hypnotized. It's already 4. That's fast. Broken spectacles. That doesn't look creepy at all. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day, a fresh disciple, carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through. Nonsense. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand. And you are to be my replacement. Replacement? Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness. Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is by definition a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun? And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything? In a way. It deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, if no more than that. The trial's concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as the herald of the purge, just as I was, for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay. I can rest here. Theoretically. If this is the sort of place where one might find rest at all. will fish there and drop my crab pots before I do. Oh, is this volcanic? I didn't think this would be the volcanic, but it might be. We will drop our pots. And we've grabbed a tattered mackerel. That's not sounding bad at all. This is cloth, I think. It is. So we'll now just immediately put ourselves right back where we were. Oh, I can't sell all the stuff I've got. Well, hopefully there's another town in this immediate area. I'll sleep. Undock. Grab the crab pot. Oh. Squat lobster. Doom, 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 doom. Squat lobster. Lobster. I'll pick up the pot because, well, I'm looking to see if, well, there's supposed to be some sort of town dock thing somewhere over here. On the far side. Whoops! I think I want to get moving. Don't know what that was. So I should be right about on it then, because it's not showing up. So is that it? This sort of jetty here? This is it. Ancient ruins, cave, ancient lighthouse. Yeah, I'm not think I'm ready quite for that just yet. We'll undock. This place is disquieting, I must say. Armored sea robin. Sea robin? Those are the same things that chased me before. Okay, yeah, not a fan. They're slowing me down. No, I cannot. This is not ideal. Another one has joined. That looks like an even bigger unpleasant fish. This is not going great for the good guys. Which would theoretically anyway be me. We're here, so we want to go straight and then bear to the right. I'm not especially hopeful about there being a safe place to dock here at all. So I'm not even going to, I take it back. No, you guys stay away, just go away, go away. There's a fish market here. I'll still buy fish that aren't totally fresh, and these aren't. Oh, I got a lot of damage. It's going to be 300 bucks. We have it here in the net. We did get the tattered mackerel. A tangle of ribbons stream behind this fish, its form converging around a shadowy head. A strip slides away, retreating to the depths. Now, that's not awful at all. We sold everything. My storage. That away. I don't think anything else gets stored away. No, we just have to repair. I continually get it. Your hole's got a few holes that need patching. We can repair those. Yeah, 150 bucks. Alright, everything's fixed up. I can't say I'm a fan of this particular location. We're going to rest and then head back to... We've still got a couple more island clusters to check out. This one seems a bit more end-gamey. What do we have? The cabin, encyclopedia. We got the giant mud crab and the armored sea robin, I think. Still don't have another book. And in the pursuits, we added visit the statues. Yeah, that can wait, I think, for a bit. A brand new, never before seen ossified sea robin. Ossified means bony, or more specifically, something that has become bony. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. We're here. I don't know if I did with these, I think. I think I never found one of the fish that the cultist here was looking for. I don't think I've got the material to fish here. The kit. Yeah, I don't. This isn't the island I thought it was. I don't remember there being ruins. What the hell? Oh, this is a dock. Makeshift dock. There's a campsite. A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. What do you do? Examine the campfire. Campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who could choose an island such as this to make a camp. Ragged note added to cabin. Nearby you find a spot of paper flapping in a bush. A note is written on it. You put it in your pocket to read later. What do you want to do? Examine the statue. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at Devil's Spine. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. What do you want to do? Leave, I think. Pretty sure. Nothing unusual about that at all. Another item of some value that presumably sell. On Little Marrow, a doubloon. Is there anything on this sort of backside of this island? Doesn't look like it. Looking for the lighthouse. Just a cod, huh? Just a cod. Boring old cod. crab pot. There's plenty of fish here. We'll drop this and pick it up on our way out tomorrow. Not much in the way of fish. Yeah, 124 bucks, more than I thought. Oh, the ossified sea robin undoubtedly caused for some of it, and the nets, snake mackerels, and a blue mackerel. Better than I expected. Repairs. Everything seems okay. We got new edition, ossified sea robin. Message we found. Close now. Close now. Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple. Forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Perfectly normal. Nothing to see here. Hey, Bork. Net spaces. I think a light space wouldn't be bad. 2 wood and 2 the scrap material. A little short on wood, but add another space for more light. That needs 2 wood and 2 cloth, and that needs 3 wood. So I need a bunch more wood to continue making more upgrades. But we can sleep for now. We'll check our crab pot. Common crab. Is that a trophy common crab, though? It's got the coloration of being like a trophy. I've got a couple things I think we can sell over here to the trader or merchant, whatever he's called. 77 bucks. I'm going to assume that gets rid of the doubloon. What does it do with the dog tags and the broken spectacles? Ah, they're both going too. Oh, it's all going. Sold 3 trinkets. Yeah, I'm going to make a sprint for another one of the farther locations. I don't want that. I want the crab pot, please. I'll pick up the crab pot. That's the crab pot calling the kettle black. We've not been over here yet. That is the direction we want to go. Let's go. Since we haven't been to this cluster of islands, got to do a little more exploration. The last one was totally not creepy in any way, if you didn't count the obvious cultists to the ruins and the fish that clustered away, sucking away the life and energy from your ship. If you didn't count those things, perfectly normal. I do not recognize that fish outline. And that's why it's a red snapper, my first red snapper. Well, we're headed in roughly the right direction. Another sellable item. Another doubloon. Our matey. Oh, but we've got a shiny. A curious looking chest is half submerged in the sand. Well, I think I have to take a look. We got another doubloon and half a treasure map, I'm going to guess. A small scrap of paper with a line drawn on it. And let's Let's see what that has to say to us. Encyclopedia, that's the red snapper. Messages, we didn't get a message on that. It's got to be half of a map, and they're just not telling us because we need the other half of the map. That is what I have decided it means. Am I hallucinating? Could be. Stock is high. Disturbed water. It's abyssal, but I don't have the right kind of equipment to fish there. Sadly. Over there are those islands. Okay, well, we've got this little island. It's relatively early in the day. There's one possible anchoring point on the inside of this island. We'll give that a look. Those look like huts that might belong to some sort of tribe. That's a different kind of fish. Did I not hit that shot? I guess I didn't. Damn it. A coral grouper. Glowing coral. There should be an anchor point over here somewhere. Close by. Theoretically. I don't see a light. Firefly squid. What is over there? I think that must be that one. There should be one over here to my right. I don't see anything. Except a glowy bottle here. 14th September 1927. It should be there. Oh, I see it. A research outpost. Laboratory and generator. Let's see what we got. First in the cabin, in the messages. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they're illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down in the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Page has been torn off here. I'm sure it's nothing. Nothing at all. Encyclopedia, the red snapper, the firefly squid, one of them. Either way. The old generator sputters and ticks over. Laboratory. The laboratory's in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Look on the floor first. You look around the floor, there are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. No, I don't. Actually, I don't do that. Okay, it's a research piece of equipment. That's fine. Pluck an item from a gouge in the floor. I'll inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. Check the cupboards. Oh, another research. Well, we've looked everywhere we can look. It is 8 p.m. now. I'm willing to lose a day of freshness to not try and cross through this area at night. There's a castle or fortress over here. They mentioned the fortress. And And it sure looks like an evil fortress thing. We've got another bottle with a note. 7th of March, 1927. Let's take a look. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we've not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping, sometime past midnight as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep. At just midnight? The aurora shimmered to the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he's already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it was occurred the conjunction of days, but I feel the news is significant to warrant spanning multiple entries. I kind of think I'd read that one before. Well, it looks like an old fortress, so... Researcher in my storage. I have anything to put in my storage? Yeah, we got a couple things of research. That's about it. There's a researcher here. Hello, I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes, I thought you had the look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at this list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. Okay. There's another pursuit. This is collect all the samples. Don't think I've got anything appropriate in there. So there's just that one left. Well, I'm here. I would like to see if that is a place where there's any commerce to be done. Make sure I'm lined up appropriately. I am lined up pretty close to appropriately. Man's got to stop when there's wood involved. Stock is low there, though. How about over here? Ring. Or jewelry. Gold and sapphire ring. It's now noon. Alright, so that smaller island dead ahead should be the one that may have another settlement on it. Maybe. It's reasonably likely. It does. Not all fish are treated equally. Smaller species can sometimes be more delicious and more valuable than larger ones. 139.59. Yeah, well, some of them sat in my innards for a night. Crab pots. Yep. Floating dock, my storage. Put in storage. That goes. Those will need to be sold. And this can move to there, and we can throw, let's see, that's 750 lumens, that's 750 lumens. Okay. We now have more light on the subject. Yeah, I got nothing. Dock. Let's go ahead and crab pot. We'll just do a little fishing here because it's a new place for us. Ooh, barracuda! Bum ba ba dum, bum ba ba dum. Coral grouper. Check this island out. See if we've got anything more shallower waters around it. The grouper. Looks like you have to go all the way around. This is one of the octopi I think she wanted. Glowing octopus. She can have it dropped off at her place tomorrow. I'm heading to the safety of the dock. Nothing in the crab pot. Still, yeah, I know. Glowing octopus. Well, what does she need then? I've got hand in there. I've got red snapper. What's her name? The researcher need. Glowing octopus. Would that fit? Pursuits. All samples. It is a glowing octopus. I don't want to sell the glowing octopus. I'll sell the rest. Sell just a specific fish. Put that one in storage. Sell the rest. $178. We'll rest. Storage. Grab the octopus. Dock. A blue crab. And we'll also pick up the crab pot. Red snapper. Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest. Oh, well, I've got to look inside. Ooh, we've got a bag of doubloons, a large scrap of paper, and some sapphire earrings. Head over here. Drop off the octopus she was looking for. It's glowing, you know. Got the specimen drafter. Aurora jellyfish and firefly squid. I've had firefly squid before. Cabin. encyclopedia. We just got the blue crab. Alright, and we got one of those. What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me. I suspect it was disturbing some of my It was disturbing some of my monitoring equipment. There are dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess some sort of octopus or squid, or an anemone. One of my research vehicles was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away while it was tearing up the front. A lot of valuable data and equipment left in there, but I'm not going back. I can't and won't face it again. Nothing for now. Alright, there's an island there that we haven't hit. And then we can head back to Greater Narrow. A trophy red snapper. Yeah, okay, I'm headed in the right direction. It's getting late. Whoop. That. If we get home. We're late. Whoops! Almost. Almost wrecked ourselves a couple of times there. Barbed eel. There are rocks up here, and there they are. I was sort of picking my way through. Carefully. Home again, home again. Good evening, JF. I'm going to sneeze. True to my word, I sneezed. In the net, we got red snapper, a couple of arrow squid. Total $135 there. We'll hit the shipwright for repairs. My storage, let's see. It's a pirate map. It's a treasure map or something. Fit like that? Does look like it fits like that. So. We've got a few things that we will sell across the way. Lumber. We're rolling in lumber. No, not quite rolling in it. We'll sleep. So those will all sell. Let's take a day to get our stuff together, so to speak. Wood to more rod spaces. this. I think we do. Next up will be hull expansion. And that's going to require a lot of stuff. Wood. Lumber. Refined metal. Cloth. All kinds of stuff. We now have a lot more space, at least. Oh, we also have 2 things for research. I haven't checked to see what research we might be available to us. We have 2. Well, sooner or later we're going to need this to get that. So we'll go ahead and get 2 heat-resistant lines. Alright, we can now buy a heat-resistant line useful for volcanic fishing. Get back to crab pot. Sell stuff over here to the trader. $187 more bucks. So we have been there, and now we've been there, and we have been there. Interesting. I'm going to take a sec and refill my beer and empty another liquid container and be right back. So, I've mentioned that I need explosives. And I think there was a guy in Ingfell who can get explosives. And dock. I will go ahead and drop it here. My crab pot. And of course immediately forget where I dropped it, but hey, that's okay. We're headed correctly for Ingfell, more or less. The guy's brother could make explosives. The guy in the little area. The little dockable area. heard a squeaky noise. Did I run over somebody's squeaky toy? That would be sad. Dolphins, or porpoises. Can't say as I actually know the difference. Oceanic perch, huh? A couple of oceanic perch. Oh, nothing here but my storage. That's not exactly what I was... No, didn't want that. Not exactly what I was looking for. Stonefish. Scrap metal. Oh, metal scraps, I guess. Not the guy's brother, but infell. The hermit's brother, I thought, was an infell. What am I supposed to be doing? You're going to keep an eye out for my family crest, dragged to the tunnels by that creature. Patrols the passageways of the cliffs, but its lair is somewhere towards the center by the large... We marked the area on your map. Perhaps you could look there for it, but it's too troublesome. What else do you want to know? Right. I can sleep here, and I think I will. Well, not quite yet. A wreck fish. And a black sea bass. We are on the sheen of catching previously unseen fish. Fish market. In the net, mackerel, perch, sea bass. Repairs. Got that on the storage. And at 7 we'll sleep. Around the outside of the got two new for the encyclopedia, the black sea bass and the stonefish. Not sure if it's both of those, whatever. But we got a couple more for the encyclopedia. So I'm right there facing that direction, that's fine. That's fish. Water, but nothing I can catch out of it. More scrap metal. And metal scrap. Metal scraps. Oh, there's a big fish. That was a really big fish. Family crest. I found it. Now if I can get out of here. Research parts. He's coming again. The big fishes are coming. Campsite. Stand in the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out with the wind. Take a closer look at the campfire. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Kick the ashes. Kick the ashes, your foot hit something hard at the bottom of the pile. Brush around inside. Hey, more research. Look for footprints. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased by the hasty sweep of a foot. What do you want to do? Check the makeshift tent. Anyone out there? Anyone in there? It's a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There's nothing inside save a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. Guess I'll leave. See exactly where we are. Right, so we, in essence, want to turn around and go the other direction around to infell. Ah, my fishing rod is broken. So fishing is really slow. Exactly. Head for the pontoon. Is that safe? There's the pontoon. Rush for it! Oh, something glowy. Glowy things, not great. Alright, we will sell any fish we got. We didn't get much, I don't think. 111 bucks. We will shipyard up some repairs. So there goes the 111 bucks, less 74. Anything else from my storage? Drop off those. The crest we're going to turn in just a minute. After we, you know, get a night's sleep. Pursuits. Yep. The family crest to the hermit. Got a glowy here. A decaying blackmouth. Great. Hermit? Is this your family crest? You found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingfell? Tell him his brother's sorry and would like to come home. I'll be glad to help you out. Oh my god, helping people is what I live for as a fisherman. Tired whaler. What is it? I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since... So he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if... I was in a right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop. At least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathway through the cliffs to make a shortcut. With explosives. No, he's got way more hair than I do. And a much grander mustache. Much. I was able to set the charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, and I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not that far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Where'd you say the explosives were? Head through the rock arch to the southeast. Follow the channel. Head to the southeast and follow the channel. Through the arch and follow the channel. Wasn't there where the damn fish, big-ass fish was? There's the big fish. I saw it. It's coming. The yellow flags are right there. Pile of loose debris in the gaps between the rocks. He hit me, goddamn thing. There's a long fuse. Light it. Yes. Should let the whaler know. I'll let the whaler know as soon as I can get out of here and away from that big-ass fish. Another doubloon. Ugh. They love to bust up my fishing gear. Crap. Let's see, we're coming at that. Stuff. First, we'll tell this guy he can go back home. That's weird. Maybe I have to go tell the brother first. We'll prepare our stuff over here. I don't think I got any fish, do I? Oh, I did get that one. $100 for the decaying blackmouth. And how much to fix the boat? $75. Right down there. Guard whaler. You've done it. I heard the blast from here. God's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. Go and tell my brother. Encyclopedia, decaying blackmouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. He still refuses to take me aboard when he's working. He's convinced that I will find it dull, or that the crew will be cross or otherwise intolerable. Crass or otherwise intolerable. Might be cross, too. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I'm so desperately bored at home when he's away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Oh, there was one thing I didn't get to in the pursuits. Return to the hermit. I will return to Herman's Hermits. There's a kind of hush all over the world. My God, I am old. Hermit. Hello again. What can I do for you? Your brother will let you back. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I can hardly remember it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. I will take him as a passenger. And maybe throw him to the fishes. No, probably not. Off you go to your brothers. Well, here we are. Hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside and get your bags. Two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns to you. Stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Yeah, this is on the house for all your help. I now have packed explosives. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whatever you find cause for. They're $36 each? That's cheap. Given the amount of money we have, I'm going to stock up right now. Thanks, sir. Damn thoughtful of you. Let's go ahead and head over to the little mini port over here. And do we have any fish? Don't remember if we have any fish. We have one fish in the net. It's a black sea bass. And we covered our expenses for the day, lads. Into my storage will go most of those explosives, but I have a use for some of them. As there is a blocked off area right by here. And you know what it needs? Explosions. Exactly. I mean, who amongst us doesn't need some explosives from time to time? We'll sleep. Undock. Heading back to the town where the younger brother was living by himself, the hermit. Blackmouth salmon. And it's over here that there's a cause for splodies. Pile of loose debris could be cleared to make a shortcut. I will use explosives. Set a charge and light the fuse. Kaboom! Earth-shattering kaboom, in fact. First, we've got here. Sapphire earrings. here? I don't know what the hell that is. A rusted music box. Cool. Seems like every time I try to go by this place, it spawns a roll. Tiger mackerel. Alright, we'll head back. Let's see if we can remember where we left our crab pot. I'm money's on probably not, but maybe. I don't remember if I checked out that or not. I'll check it out again. A rotten mass lays down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. Its base, an old boat cracked in two. A little bit of cloth, no biggie. Okay, my crab pot is marked on the map. I should be able to find it. I doubt I can fish here. I can. Just blue mackerel. Is that the crab pot? Does look like that must be the crab pot. It is, and it's full. Holy crap. Fiddler crab. You know, for those who've been fiddling around. And a bunch of dinky little crabs that we will fill up the rest of our boat with. Not all, though, because we need space to put in the crab pot as well. One of them's going to get left behind. Our boat is full. Fish and various other stuff. We got an additional 4 fish in the trawling nets, too. The net? Ooh, snag squid. That's the one that has human-like teeth. Not that there's anything the slightest bit disturbing about that. We're over 2 grand. We are wealthy. 30 bucks to fix stuff. That is the heat-resistant line. Sooner or later, we are going to need that. So we can go ahead and actually pick that up now while we're flush. Anti-tangle, we've got one of those, right? Yeah. We'll go ahead and put it into storage. I don't think we have to put anything else in storage right now. The rest of the stuff we're going to look at selling. If I can... I need to check and see... who was looking for all the relics again. I think it's the guy on the island just to the south. Cabin, pursuits, relics. Search for relics. Found the music collector on Blackstone Isle. Yep. And Blackstone Isle is indeed the one just to the south. Excellent. Let's see how we're doing on our work towards the new hull. Can't make anything else until we get this done, so we might as well drop all the stuff we can into it to get it out of the fridge. And do we have enough for researching anything? So that would be the versatile rod. That'll get coastal, shallow, volcanic, and mangrove, and would open up whatever the hell this is. And I don't know what that is. That's abyssal and hadal. Only takes one. And I have no idea what that is. Catches abyssal, hadal, and oceanic. And that catches coastal, shallow, and oceanic. We'll put 2 towards the versatile rod. So that we just dried iron, fish manager, we have our storage, we'll double check. Nothing else needs seeing to in there. We can sleep. I'll rest. Long day fishing. Full speed through there because I'm an excellent driver. You and the mansion, the collector. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you'd be coming back. You dragged the massive music box into the room. Gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it, the collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? The secret. Surrender the music box. Yes. Excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop, suddenly as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Ability unlocked. Manifest. Instantly return, I think, to home base? Oh no, to here. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words from the book. What did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. There's one particular you wish to know about. Manifest. Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it's over, you'll find yourself here. As always, I cautioned against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Are there other powers you need to know about? I guess they're coming. Oh, actually, I did want to check. See if we can do anything with the workshop yet. Looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. It's still locked. Why is it still locked? I don't remember. Was there a splody place over here where there's something I couldn't get to because it's cut off? Cloth. Yeah, there's a splody place. Let's grab some explosives. I think there was a more storage over here. There. Find out in a sec. There was. Give me one of the explosives. Undock me, baby. And I ran into a rock. It Yeah, I didn't actually run into it. If you were looking very closely, it jumped out in front of me. Without any warning at all, just freaking leapt. Whichever. Pile of loose debris. It could be cleared to make a shortcut. Inside. Finished metal. Just one, though. Still, that's something I'm very low on. Mackerel. Oh, sorry, I've got stuff I want to sell over at Little Arrow. Eel. Yeah, mackerel. The trader. $88. For a few knickknacks. Oh, let's go ahead and drop that in the water and grab that tomorrow. Squididly. Since that rock jumped out in front of us and damaged us, we're going to need to have some repairs. Lighthouse keeper's waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What's the problem? It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. $145. And shipwright. Repair. And the dry dock. The new hull. So we need 2 more pieces of refined metal. And 4 pieces of wood. That, I think, is the location for what the guy in Blackstone Isle is looking for. Oh, let's head there, then, shall we? Get out. Get our pots. 1 little crab. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little crabs. Creepy fishing. Yeah, we caught a creepy fish. That is the riddled flounder. Riddle me this. We are headed in the correct direction. Catching some fish in the trawling net along the way. Get anything here the old-fashioned way? Red snapper. See if we can get anything from this sunken boat. Sure can. Metal scraps. That's for one thing. The other thing. Sunken treasure. Sort of. A bag of doubloons. We're headed here into the center of the lagoon area here. Can't fish there. Can't fish there. That's a doll. Lots of places to fish here, but I don't have the dollfish. Oops! The bag of doubloons went overboard. Okay. Tentacles. I see enormously large tentacles. Perhaps this would be a good time to try out our new manifest ability. It worked. So I'm going to need deeper water equipment to be able to deal with that next thing. Another little squididly. Well, a diddly little fish, not a squid. So not really a squididly, just a diddly. Without the squid. An unsquididly. A squidless diddly. Now let's get our repairs done first. $76. Fishmonger, $170. My storage. My storage. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. This seems like a pretty decent break point. I expect I should be back here again tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, probably playing more. I'm beginning to understand why I sort of got blocked there for a while. I was just sticking with the central areas. Once I got the speed up on the ship, I should have been a little bit more aggressive investigating, but live and learn. Besides, it's a nice, fun, mostly chill experience. I should be back, though, again tomorrow, more of the same. Tomorrow we're also getting I think the D4 patch notes. D4 Season 1 begins on Thursday. I intend to try to play that. Knock on wood. Hopefully it won't crash my stream like it has been doing previously. But that's my plan for the next couple of days anyway. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care. And ciao for now. Good night, guys.